Hi, and welcome back to Choosing Your Crystals. This is part 2. In the other video, I talked about ways to go about choosing your crystals, and I briefly mentioned using your intuition, or if you have a specific purpose in mind, keep that in mind when choosing your crystal. You can also be physically attracted to one particular crystal, like it's shinier, or you like the color, or you get a good vibration from it. And then I talked about online purchasing, and if you're choosing for another person, to keep them in your thoughts, or you can visualize them in your mind. But this video is going to cover using a pendulum. And if you have a pendulum, great. If you don't, you can easily make one. It can be as simple as, a key tied onto a string, or even a ring tied onto a string. Now this is only temporary because I couldn't find my pentagram, yeah. I couldn't find my pendulum that I had made in the video how to make a pendulum that I led you through. But this will work because it's heavy enough. So very briefly, I'm going to show you how to even use a pendulum. With a pendulum, especially if you have one that has a long string, you want the pendant or the weight to hang anywhere from 4 to 6 inches, like from the string. So this would be about 6 inches. And then the rest, you just, if it's on a string, you can coil it up in your hands if you want, or you can just hold it right where it is, which is what I'm doing. But I'm going to shorten it so that you can see what I'm doing. So for using a pendulum, typically a forward and back motion is a yes, a side-to-side motion is a no, and circular motions are a maybe. With me, however, my yes is a forward motion, my no is a backward, and my maybe is a circle. But that's just how my pendulum seems to work with me. So for choosing a crystal, say these are these are both clear quartz. And if you're at a store and they'll let you even touch the crystal or look at it, that's a good indication, because I'm not only like a visual person, but I'm a physical person too. I've got to touch this stone. But say you have more than one, which I do. I have a crystal point and a tumbled clear quartz. And say, for example, I can't choose which one is right for me, and I'm having difficulty deciding which one to get. What you can do is you can take out your pendulum, and if you have, like if their floor is carpeted, that really helps, but the place I go to, their floor isn't carpeted. But what you do is you lay them out in front of you. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? I'll push it more back. There you go. Okay, but what you do is you lay them out in front of you, and you ask your pendulum before starting to give you a... Hold still. You ask your pendulum before you start to give you a yes, which mine is going forward. Then you ask it to give you a no, and it's going backward, and maybe it's slightly starting to, it's going in a circle now. So what you want to do is you want to hang it over each individual stone, and you want to ask, is this the stone for me? For my purpose, for, let's say, for an example, healing. And it would say yes. Okay, and then you'd go over to the next one just to be sure, and you would say, the same thing, is this the stone for me? Okay, it's going backward. At least it's starting to. And it's going backward. So I would know that this stone is the stone I would buy and take home and use for crystal healing. But say you want it for just an all general purpose, whether it be crystal healing or you just like the stone. So should I purchase this stone? It's saying no. But should I purchase this stone? It's saying yes. So that's how you use a pendulum. You can even do it while, like, if you purchase a stone for someone else, or before purchasing a stone for someone else, and you've picked multiple stones with that person in mind, a pendulum is a good way to figure out the best one for them. So that is choosing your crystals using a pendulum. And again, intuition, use your intuition, but if you get stuck, a pendulum. So I hope I've helped teach you various ways of choosing crystals. Mainly it's just intuition, and if for some odd reason you're not very intuitive per se, you can use a pendulum and that'll help. You can also use muscle testing for crystals, and how you would do that is you would take the crystal in your hand and you would, respond a positive answer saying like, my name is Liz, and I push down and it's true. But if I say something like, my name is Karen, my arm goes down. So you can use muscle testing too. So is this the stone for me for crystal healing? Yes. Is this the stone for general purpose? No. Okay. And that's another way, muscle testing. And so I hope this information has helped you, hopefully, in ways to choose your crystal. And I guess I will talk to you later. If you have any questions about choosing your crystal or anything like that, send me a message or leave a comment. And I guess I'll talk to you later.